Recording. Hey, this is Janitor Station. Thank you, devs, for making this game. Your game is a gift. I should have like a blurb beforehand. Like, your game is a gift. You're not grifting. You're sifting. And I am tired, but I will keep playing. This looks cool. Janitor Station. This track is pretty cool. But let's start the track and get into it. It's made in MV. Look how skinny our guy is. Look at this guy right here. So skinny. And look at this. That's a great portrait. Oh boy. Not from that film, right? Grab my broom and my mop. I'll be ready. Look at us going around. Oh, look at us cute going around. Just jumping around everywhere. That's really funny. You grab your handy belt. Oh, a bit heavier today. That's a bad omen. Grab the broom. Hello, old friend. Time for another day. Of course, we keep our broom and our hat and two different, two different thingies. You can't clock out until all the objectives are done. Well, I didn't want to. I wanted to play Five Nights at Freddy's. Wait, how do I get out of here? Oh boy, the hero. The dude is 2 pixels wide. He needs to eat a bit more. No, just kidding. Everyone can be a different shape. That's fine. He is the loyal gen of the Domino train terminal. And guess what? Serving. Oh boy is serving. Slay Queen. Daily tasks. Okay, we don't have any right now. Oh, there we go. We can go out now. Oh, this is cool. This why does it why didn't you just why is that a big hero? It should be hero with us. Oh boy, good morning. Glad I caught you before you started your day. Does he have Spark? Probably. Oh, Mr. Ellens, good morning. It's not often you come around here. I gotta say, this environment, pretty cool looking. If an entire game is made... Why is it counting down a timer? Well, it isn't often I have to introduce a new coworker. Why is it counting down a timer in this top right corner? Up. This is a cool portrait. This is a surprise. They're a last minute thing. You don't mind, do you? Just to show them ropes, show them around. Maybe retiring soon, right? Why is that got no good punctuation? I did. Well, you train up this freshie and you can retire as soon as you want. We only really need one Janitor after all. Wait, hold on. I'm not planning working for Riv. Glad we got that all figured out. I have to jet. Important masseuse important. Good luck to you two. That's quite funny. It's cool to be working together, sir. I'm a freshie, right? That's what Mr. Allen's called you. That's not. You know what, sir? Sure, that works. You can call me freshie. So where do we start? Hey, wait. Where you going? Check your menu with X. What do you have to do? Complete day 1. Use this for adding difficulty. What do you mean? Oh, was that a code thing that should have been removed in the code, in the scripting code? I think it was. It's like, I shouldn't be seeing that. That's a comment. Today is Freshie's first day. Show her the ropes by completing these daily tasks. Get Janitor's cart, clean up 4 spills. I would have thought these would be different quests, but hey, they're all one, I guess, so get Janitor's cart. We've only got 30 seconds to do it? Jeez, the inflation in Domino City just keeps getting more insane by the day. I gotta say, outside is a really cool sight to see, but... You scrub the urinal spotless. Squeaky clean. Squeaky... You scrub it... Okay, squeaky clean. Scrub down the sink and mirror. Scrub the toilet to perfection. Squeaky clean. Squeaky clean. Squeaky clean. Okay, what do you think? Well, not bad at all, but you forgot some spots around the base of the toilet. Don't worry, I'll show you. I like... The timer is -1, -1. Even so, not too bad for my first day, huh? Number of dailies complete. Okay. Cleaned my fridge today. It was awesome. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Well done. Well done. And here's your old friend, our old friend. You want to make sure to get him every day. Him? He's been a loyal companion since I started. Now he'll be one for you too. I like this dialogue. It's good dialogue, by the way. The cart. How has the morning treated you, old friend? Oh, it's Cartman. Oh, nothing like that. They're the new employee. I'm showing them the routine. A roommate moved out and trashed a bunch of expired stuff. That's cool. Oh, I mean, I don't know if it's cool that the roommate moved out, but you trashed a bunch of expired stuff. That's good. Oh, I get it. There's some sort of metaphor for like life or something. Find value in everything. Be nice. A metaphor. That is a great way to look at it. I'm sure you'll lose your mind too. Make sure to grab the car every day. It's everything we need. Right. Let's retrieve Cartman. Oh, look at it. It's following us. It's so cute. Hey, I guess I should take care of the ladies' room. I'll see how you handle this one today, but you're going to have to clean the men's room as well at some point. Okay, understood. Just come over check out work when you're done. Wait, was that the wrong order that I was doing things in? Was I supposed to do... Oh, she went through the wall. You remove the trash bag. There's 4 left. I don't know if I'm doing it in the right order, because... There's 3 left. Squeaky clean. Should I be removing the trash cans, or... I don't know if I'm doing things in the right order. Oh, wow. I can't go outside. I can't interact with her. I think I might have soft-locked it. I may have soft-locked it, people. I've done the Benny thing. I've soft-locked it in it. Which is, yeah. But I might have done the wrong order of things, so I think I'm gonna try again. This I had to clarify with judges as well. Like, can I soft lock something accidentally because I did things in the wrong order? And it might be up to my personal jurisdiction, I think. That's what so there is an intro I played earlier that I might replay the second half of it. Or I might actually try and finish the second half of it. But anyway, that's besides the point. Oh boy, there you are. So I didn't soft lock myself, apparently. Mr. Boone, is your train still down? You know it's... Apparently the parts are too expensive for Domino City to want to purchase. And who is this? Are you making friends without me? See, I don't quite know why the timer is going while conversation is going. It just makes me want to rush the conversation, but that shouldn't be my first instinct. I do like this painting though, this map. Hi, I'm Freshy. Freshy? Yep, just Freshy. Freshy is working with me. They're a new employee. Timer restarted. Yeah, but it's still going. We actually still get those, even kids. Not a kid. I'm like half your age at best. How old do you think I am? Mr. Boone is a train conductor, but the train they conduct is currently down. It kept you on? It's my winning personality. Find that hard to believe. Someone's rude. You should know that I was helping our old boy since you were in diapers. You do janitorial stuff? Hey, gotta lend a hand if you can, you feel me? It's funny, these characters are actually very well written. I like the writing in this. It's very cool. Not really. Well, work the old timer long enough and you'll get it. See, why is the timer going again? Thank you, Mr. Boone. We'll come if we need you. Catch you on the flip side. Does he really help you? Oh, very much. They seem lazy, but Mr. Boone is a good man. Right, I'll take your word for it. It is... Okay, so I'll say things on the critical side of things. I do like the story. The fourth wall breaking, whatever metaphor thing was kind of weird. I don't know if it fit entirely, but yeah. I don't quite enjoy the mixture of these custom graphics with the RTP graphics. It's kind of a little off-putting for me in what would otherwise be a very immersive custom graphic experience. So I know we run out of time and such, but that I don't take that into consideration. Everyone has to, we all have to. But because everything else is so gloriously, custom, I actually like the art style. Hey, what's down there? Frishy, stop. What's wrong? We shouldn't go down there yet. The basement isn't safe for any recruit. Why wouldn't it be safe? How big can the basement be? You'll know soon enough, but not yet. Okay. But I don't know what this... See, there's certain things I don't quite know. Like, what's the timer on the top right? 5-hour Benny stream. Indeed. Welcome in, Spit, yet again. Welcome in. I'm doing my hard work judging, I gotta judge well. I was here, yeah. In my 24-hour stream, I did a 24-hour stream a long time ago for, yeah, but it's been a while since then. I didn't record it, sadly. Can't clock out until all objectives are done. So, gotta judge hard, yeah. Okay, we got the different trash bags out. That's fine. Oh, we can go across the tracks? I didn't know. We could just walk across the tracks, you know? Oh, wait. Why are we coming over here? I thought we... Okay, alright. Fair enough. Okay. Yeah, I feel like it's a little unfinished because if it were finished, then all these things would be custom, right? But if it was, it'd be great if it was, you know? So I can't take the lack of time, the time constraints into, you know, consideration. When if all this was done, I mean, I'd love the aesthetic of this, but it's just because it's mixed that it's kind of a little bit off-putting, you know? That's all. And I have to just be a judge, you know? I have to be my judge and judge hard and do my judging thing. Oh, wait, what is it? Why does that take me down there? Okay. It was a little bit of an offset train. It was a little bit of an offset, you know? Mop up the spill. Ah, cool, we're mopping up these spills. This is quite cute. I love this cute little style, though, of like, hey, mopping up spills. Welcome in, Mr. Mask. How are you doing? How are you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully you're doing good. Took a nap? Nice, nice, nice. Took a nap. I'm just seeing... What the crap? Oh, sir, I'm so sorry. Chris ate him up blood, exactly. Oh, sir, I'm so sorry. Sorry it doesn't cover it, you old bastard. What the heck are you even doing? Slip Torgman says. Apologies, sir. The mopping signs are... See, even just visual polish of, like, behind this name, it's hard to read because it's completely transparent. And we could definitely use, like, a custom, you know, window skin if we were to make this entire thing in the cartoon style. And I think that would add points as well. So, while the art is pretty cool, more polish would make it an even more immersive and fun and cute experience, you know, with probably more time. But these portraits are great, the ones that exist that aren't RTP. You like yelling at old men or something, you creep? Excuse you? You're not excused, a-hole. Come back off. Or what? Please let's just put this all behind us. Unbelievable. The nerve of some people. Are you okay? You didn't have to do that. I have people yelling at me before. And doesn't mean that you should sit back and take it. I'm not going to, and I won't let you. That guy's lucky he backed off, or I would have started swinging him. Freshy, you kind of just need to be a little more diplomatic, perhaps? Hehe. Hey, stop laughing at me. I'm not laughing, you're just amused. If you fight everyone, you'll only have more messes to clean. Yeah, exactly. Old boy knows the ropes, really. Better clean a mess and deal with that guy again. With that attitude, you have an interesting time in this job. Yeah. It's like that idea of like, well, janitors aren't really treated that well anyway. Not planning on staying here long anyways. Okay. Yeah, that's adding an extra thing. But also, why are we talking to her? We left her in the bathroom. That's a bit of a glitch. You need to be more careful about, you know, the those sorts of things. So I think there's some sequence breaking stuff that exists here because clearly Freshy is supposed to be with us here in this moment, but she's not. We left her behind somehow, and apparently she's still talking. So I don't know how that is, but yeah. Well, really clean the heck out of these things, huh? Maybe a bit too much. Thought I could see my reflection. It's not right if it's not done properly. Right, I was just making a joke. Not a fan of jokes, I get it. But this dialogue is good. The dialogue is good, though. I like the dialogue. It's quite realistic. It has a lot of drama. You're revealing slowly things about the different personalities. It's just a lot of everything else, while there's promise in it, is quite janky and inconsistent. But what is there with the storytelling is actually pretty good. Where you going? Anywhere but here. Here, buddy, me too. Just as long as I save enough, I'm out of here. Scram. Oh, why are we telling the chicken to scram into the wall? See, it's just kind of, it's just a little bit janky. What the heck is this? How did the whole train get abandoned? Usually when they get infected. The heck is infecting them? Sometimes someone desecrates the inside. The whole train is put out of commission until it's disinfected for safety reasons. You're joking. Or someone died, it's the same process. Gross, gross, gross. It's more than likely someone made a mess of the place with some paint, that's all. Come on. I really hope that's what it is. Wait, what happened? What happened? Wait, what happened? Oh, abandoned. Wait. Why is it inside of a train? Oh, but I can't see the train, so why does it say it's going inside a train? Oh, this is kind of, I don't know. I mean, this train looks lovely inside. All my objectives are done. Okay, we can go back and we got 7 dailies complete out of 6. What makes you think that? Don't give me that. You were talking about that crap about dead bodies of crap. I said it was a possibility, that's all. You let your imagination run wild. You're really something else, you know that? Whatever. Let's go with some oil paint. You know this relationship between Freshy and the main janitor is actually really well thought out and well communicated. It's a pity, in my opinion, it's surrounded by so much jank. With the mapping, if everything was the same consistency as like the 2D cartoon art style, including the interiors and even the window skin and everything, it would be like a banger. It would be a banger of a game. It's just maybe the creator didn't have enough time or enough effort, you know, to put into time and effort to put into making everything in that style. But if it was, I think it would be like really, really good because the writing's good. The gameplay is low, you know, investment, but it's just a vehicle through which to tell the story. And if it was programmed well, it would actually be amazing. But as it stands, it's just a lot too janky for me to really recommend it. But if the developers, what I'm seeing is a great amount of promise in the developers, to be honest. If they put more time into it and made it, you know, all in the, you know, same aspect, you know, as the 2D cartoon world, it'll be a banger. It'll be amazing. Freshy, what was it? I'm not sure, but it wasn't oil. Oh, yuck. Oops, I don't want to go in there. I've already been in there. Ready for another day, boss? Something up? Is it nothing? Just an old man catching up to the morning. Should I have gotten you a coffee? Wait, we're not waking up though, are we? What's happening? See, this is part of the jank, I think, is like, why is Freshy telling us that we just woke up? Haha, caffeine and I don't mix that well, unfortunately. Maybe a decaf or a really elderly-friendly energy drink. But see, this interaction is really great. There's a great dynamic between the Freshy and the janitor. It's really good storytelling. I'd love to see more stories by this person. They just need to polish it up a lot better. Am I going to have something funny to say every morning? My first dream was to be a comedian. See, even this is natural exposition. This is the very things I'm looking for in the other game, some of the other Game Jam entries, where it's like, oh, I'm not sure the story's hitting. This is what I like to see about stories that hit, is like stakes, conflict. Well, it's just the right amount of conflict in the right places, but really it's a central dynamic between characters forming naturally and learning more about their past in a very natural way, you know? Day 4 quest. Why are we on day 4 already? See, another thing about the implementation, I don't know why. When is day 4? Talented artist, but sadly this must go. What is controlling, you know, big a pile of trash. Oh, it's just really janky, extremely janky. See, I can't go on these 2 tiles or that one. Yeah, there's just, wait, what was that? Scram. So I could see this being like chickens and cats and dogs everywhere. We're just telling them all to scram, apparently. Apparently, is that part of our job or something? I don't know. Yeah, so a lot more polish will be required to call this like a good game. But what I like is the concept and the writing are actually immaculate. And the style right here with this stuff is actually also immaculate. It's just everything else needs to be as immaculate as that style and what we've done there, you know. So maybe you need to team up with somebody who can deliver on that stuff, because oh, this is the icing on the cake. What the heck? Did someone get drunk or something? Possibly. This is worse than cleaning the bathrooms. You need quite a number of them. Oh, gross. Fantastic. Amazing. But didn't we do this before? Didn't we do this the other day as well? So why would she be surprised if she saw it the previous day? And why is she following us all of a sudden? What happened? Did we sleep in that train thing? Disgusting vomit, all cleaned up. Some of the last ones look weird, right? How so? I've seen vomit and blood mixed before together. That's what the blood vomit looked like. Is that normal? Some people get sick, that's all. Right, I'm just geeking out, and I should stop geeking out because it makes work harder, right? Exactly. Yeah, it's just so janky. So janky. But, like, there's so much promise. If they can get their jank under control, then they could possibly make something truly fantastic, you know? Like, why is the trash just like a fire, like a fireplace that sets on fire when you attach to it, you know? It's just... And I don't know why I need those items, to be honest, because I haven't had a single fight. Like, it would be nice if there was, like, some sort of thing that said day 2, day 1, day 3, and there was a better implementation of the overall thing. And why would we retrieve Cartman when Cartman was already in our party? Yeah, it's just jank upon jank, really. But see, why is there a event there that you can't get past? Oh well. The graffiti? Yeah, upside down guy, something in his hand. Graffiti art usually means something, right? It's a candle. He's holding a candle. A candle pointing down while the man points up. Light below and nothing above. As above, so below. So below as above. Any idea what that means? What happens here down there happens up here. Every action has consequences. Everything does. Rough. Is that zombie puke I've seen? Zombie puke. Is that zombie puke? I've seen zombie puke once. Oh, the freshie says that. Yeah, they're like, I seen that zombie puke. That it seems like this city is slowly falling to the consequence of, like, you know, horrific tragedy from below. And I like that idea too. It's like quite a fun idea, you know? Wait, what's happening here? Why is Freshy in our party and also saying, whoa, whoa, you okay? Looking at the space between these two couches. It's time. Time for what? Holy crap, you aren't dying on me, are you? No, not yet, but it's time nonetheless. For what? Oh, I'm stuck. I didn't even find out what it's time for. Extra freshies. Must be that they did a move route with the main player. Yeah, there's so much. It's so clear that there's so much here that makes room for jank for, but I am strangely endeared towards this concept and the execution of the and the style of the concept and the writing. But like everything else kind of is really confusing. See, why are they there and then why can't I interact with them? Oh no, what a... Yeah, this is glitchy as anything. This is barely playable in terms of glitches. I mean, if it is playable, I don't know which order in which I'm supposed to do things, you know? See, there's supposed to be the climbing down thing, but then it's there that you climb down? But then you climb down, and the top part is like doors? So where did you climb down from? Did we come back to this other area? Oh, I thought we saved earlier than this. Yeah, we didn't save very... Early, did we? Okay, let's clean up these things here. Skip that dialogue. Then come back out of here. Then ready for another day? I don't know. Tell them to scram. I don't know. I'm not going to tell them all to scram though. Yeah, I wonder why she's shocked at these spills when she saw some before. Or were those different types of spills? Let's save here. And let's try going to the train station again. Whoa, whoa, you okay? It's time. For what? Oh, there we go. It worked now. Did you ever feel anything while working here? Like someone was watching you? A bit, but just... There's another aspect of our job that not many are aware of. It is dangerous, maybe too dangerous for you. Fresh, if you want to quit, the time is now. What? Heck no, I haven't even got my first paycheck. Besides, whatever danger this is feels like something I shouldn't leave you alone for. I'll survive. See, but I don't know that. I'm not leaving you, old boy. You're a good woman. I don't know about all that. We should make some preparations then. When you're ready, we'll go to this basement entrance. The basement entrance? Okay. Day 4 part 2 has been added. At least it's not a complete soft lock. Clock out. But staff room. What's happened? It just faded to black and it didn't come back. Oh, there's a lot of soft locks in this. Ugh. I just trying to figure out if it's in a required area. Wait. Oh, so it's just gone black, but it hasn't faded back. That's the thing. Okay. Gang's all here. Why did he say gang's all here? He's not with us. Still don't know what for. We're going underground. Underground to the basement. Murrow. Why is the cat with us? Who's the cat? This place has a basement? Boy, does it. Beneath the train station there exists. Maybe easy to explain once you see it. But whatever you do, stay by my side and stay strong. A little bit overriding there. I don't know why he would like her so much already. But maybe they've had like a full-on like 4 hours together or something in gameplay time. Then let us depart. I just feel like he was more down to earth earlier in the game, and maybe it started to be a little bit like, you are a good woman. We must depart. There is something below, you know. And maybe that's the side of this janitor that I'm not as much liking with the writing, you know. Because earlier he seemed more down to earth, and now it's like, but below there are things. You are a good woman. You should leave now. You know, I don't know. Maybe there's some of that's good writing, but White Cat and Boone are with us now. Let's save. And let's go down there. Wait, I thought we were going down there. Oh, there we go. What the heck? What is this? This is a basement. For lack of a better term, that's what I call it. What you call it? Some time ago, before I worked here, this place spawned out of nowhere. Nobody at Domino City knows why, but we don't have time for a lesson. Didn't you read your contract? Heck no, does anyone? It's dangerous down here, Freshie. For reasons we can't explain, monsters are born here. Terrible ones. Excuse me, did you just say monsters? Crap. Follow my lead, you'll be okay. What the heck are we doing? Isn't it obvious, darling? It's time for a throwdown. Why is Cartman talking? Okay, never mind. The story is getting a bit silly. If you keep it grounded, it'll be good. Like, some of those interactions you had between characters were really, really good, particularly Freshie and the main janitor. But, like, I don't know why Cartman is personified into a character, like looks like an evil lord or something. We haven't really personified or explored his personality. We don't need them as a personality. And then now it's just turning a bit ridiculous. Did that card just hick and talk? Okay. This is our first fight. Why are they taking 0 damage? They do nothing? Recycle? Recycle? That was a monster? Just one of many, darling. God, that thing's talking. Oh my goodness, I'm losing my mind. I'm actually going insane. I don't understand this gameplay. It's just getting more and more obtuse. And there was promise, but it's just like, I don't know. This is the first time she's hearing them? I guess as much when she wouldn't respond to his questions on the first day. Which was mighty rude of you, by the way. I'm dreaming. This is all a sick dream. This is no dream. You felt the pain that monster inflicted. You felt the pressure of it. This is the job, the real job. On certain nights, I come down here and clean up the monsters. It's dangerous. It's messy. And it isn't for everyone. Well, of course, if you don't have the recycling skill, then it's not for you. I won't blame you if you left. But what about you? Old boy's been doing this longer than anyone I know. He'll be fine. Plus, he does have us. I can't leave. I haven't got him paid yet. I need the money. So if this is the job, then this is the job. The epicenter of the monsters is up ahead. Usually there's something there agitating the beast. We have to destroy it. That usually includes a mighty mean wrestle. So tighten your britches, darling. So why we have Cartman here and why... Right. Follow me. Yeah, this is a really plain map. Oh, is it random? Oh. Is it just... Is it just like a randomly generated dungeon with random encounters? Yeah, it could have been actually, what's it called? Painstakingly done. But no, oh, this is painful. I'm so sorry. To me, it's better if you don't have this in here than to include this. This sours my experience of what you already had. I'm sorry to say, but it does seem quite low effort compared to what you had earlier. I have to ask, why are you so desperate for a pay? I'm not talking to a janitor's cart. Sweetheart, you have been talking to a janitor's cart, and I'm just not any rust bucket. For decades I was old boy's only compatriot, only soul willing to dive into this mess with him. If you're thinking of doing the same, I want to know everything about you. Don't tell me you don't trust me. Exactly, we don't even know your real name. Okay, Cartman. You gotta give it a little, darling. Because I screwed up one time and now the whole city looks at me like I'm the monster. Oh boy, what a mess we got himself into. Okay. I still don't understand the point of Cartman's character. And why are these like enemies that you can only get rid of with one skill in your arsenal? It's very strange. Oh, that way. Boone, wait up. What's up, Freshie? You seem open about this stuff. What exactly are these monsters? Where are they coming from? Well, since you're staying to fight, no harm in telling you. The crux is we don't know. Lots of people have come to study, exercise, and even blow them up, but they keep coming back. The prevailing theory is that somehow something in Domino City is bringing them out. One more reason to get out of this crab hole. I realize maybe the team might have ran out of time, so that might be the reason why it's a mixed bag. Well, one more reason to protect it. What? Old boy said that to me once. Something about how people up top don't even know they're in danger. They need to protect them. Welcome in, Kitihana. How are you doing? How you doing? I'm playing some RPG Maker game jams. Games. How are you? How are you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. To quote his words exactly, if we don't, who will? Lovely to have you here. Just enjoy, relax yourself, and just chill. Hope you're having a good day today. Doing good on your off day? That's awesome to hear. It's fantastic to hear. It's good to have an off day, basically. Oh boy, yeah, well, he doesn't mind. He doesn't know why. Why do you do it? Because not even I am immune to old man's words of wisdom. Okay. This is quite a... Yeah, these are some kind of generic dungeons. Oh, there's pigeons. Cute. But I will escape from them. More effort could be put into the dungeon designs, to say the least. Especially considering I know what, you know, RPG of any genre. Yeah, basically. Well, RPG Maker is an engine that people are using to make these games, and I've been using it for years and years, and this is the Game Jam of 2025 that is hosted by the official company who made RPG Maker to, so we can make RPG Maker games together and enjoy them. I've been making RPG Maker games for years now, and so I'm one of the judges. This is me judging a round 1 entry. There were how many entries? There's about 200 or 300, I believe. You play any horror ones? There are some horror ones. There are. So maybe check what gets through to the, the final entries and see if there's any. I'll show you the link to them, to the Game Jam entries. And if you sort by, I think popularity is a good one to sort by, because you see which ones have been played the most. And they're pretty fun, but if you look by most popular or most rated or something, you'll get a good sense of which ones have been most beloved, basically, on that list. But yeah, people are voting, people are playing the games and such, so something stinks down there. You feel it too, old pal? How you even smell anything? With my nose, obviously. Are you dense? Hey, hush, something's coming. What in the heck? That's the nastiest thing I've ever seen. No. Help me. No. Everyone prepare yourself. So that you get like mixed results. Sometimes you'll get some that look good, and then you're some... I don't know, I wonder where this pixel art came from, to be honest, because it looks like it's been scaled up and it's blurred around the edges, so I don't know if it's quite... Yeah, I'd prefer when people, scale up an enemy, they scale it so that the pixels are quite visible, but blur around the edges is not the best kind of look, Double attack. Oh no, we're gonna die, I think. What if we talk it out? Or magic, or let's bring someone back to life, back to reality. Oh, we have a key. I don't know what we use the key for. Scare away wild animals? I don't know. So that shoe and that talk it out didn't really do anything, did it? Neither did recycle. So we just have to attack, don't we? Wow, this just seems like an unbalanced, defender. There's no items to heal. Oh man, there's no items to heal, so yeah. Game over screen. Okay, so here's the thing about this title. I've been given free reign by the judges that if a game sort of has, you know, if I feel like it's sort of proved itself a certain way within the hour time limit, and I feel like I will get much more of the same. One thing about this portion is I'm not sure. Can I level up? Can I level up if I like grind around here, or is it that boss feels too strong? I'll try it a few more times. I'll give it a good old college shake. That's an actual terminology. Is that terminology people use? I'll give it a good old Harlem shake. Okay. And we'll try and just like grind as much as possible, really. There we go. Yeah, I think we should just grind around here until we, you know, we'll save after each of these things. But it does seem like that boss is too strong for me as it is. But having to grind like this is not exactly the best example of something in this type of genre, you know? Wait, do I have to shoo these ones away? I don't like when there's one specific skill that's the only one that can defeat them, you know? To me, it kind of defeats the purpose of a battle system such as this, but that's just me speaking. Especially since it's like entirely missed and all you have to do is shoot them away. Which is fair enough, but like, I'm looking for strategy, you know? I'm looking for a strategy to help me. To make strategy, to enjoy making the strategy. These are the better battles for me, where you just, you know, attack and you level up and, yeah, those are leveling up the characters. So I might have a better time fighting against that big boss if I level everyone up to, say, I don't know, level 5 or something. But I just don't think that we should be required to do this. Especially since enemies like this can, well, they might be able to destroy us quite a bit. Oh, there we go. No, this is a good monster. Well, I feel myself fading a little. I think this might be my last game of the day. I'll come back later. Of course, of course. Why'd you go after the only one that, you know, I don't know. Ouch, they got Freshy. Can we heal Freshy at all? Can we revive them at all? Or are we doomed to have them dead now? Let's swap Freshy out for Boone then, I guess. Let's try and defeat with these ones. What's up? Oh, yeah. Just need to train ourselves up just a teensy bit. No healing? I thought there was a healing thing. There's no healing? I'm just kind of, you know, a bit flabbergasted that there is no healing mechanism here. Except for that, you know, the shop earlier where we could buy some healing items, but shouldn't there be healing items in amongst the, you know, fighting area? And we're not getting any items from picking them up from any of these people. And we got no healing, so where does the healing come from? I don't know. Oh well, let's just try and defeat this thing without the healing. What's the difference between double attack and dual attack, I wonder? I wonder if we'll win this one or not, though. It's the only thing. Okay, let's see. Let's see what happens here. Tara is sleeping. Oh. Dang it, this thing is, it's tough. Tougher than tough. What is the main thing made of? Dang it, something must happen at top. Something big. Something freshy. Do none of you know? Freshy, I take pride in keeping it to myself. You have to be a bit more specific. It was an accident. It wasn't my fault. Darling. Oh, haha, I get it. Is this what this is? Some sick punishment? Haven't I already taken enough? How long do I have to suffer? Freshy, what do you know? Everyone was talking about it. They talked about it for weeks. Everyone blames me, but it wasn't my fault. It was just ice in the road and we were talking and I got distracted. Oh, is this because she died? I see. They won't let me forget and they won't let me. Now this thing is here and what do you plan to do? What? I don't know what happened, but I do know that you can't let it define you or hold you back, because if you do, then you'll never be free. Not really. It'll eat you up more than this monster will. What do you plan to do, Freshy? I want to be free. I don't want this hanging over my head anymore. It will over all of your head, but you can still hold your head high. Fight. Fight until freedom is yours. Okay, let's kick this thing's butt. Sure. Okay. If we actually can, that is. Don't be too presumptuous. Okay. Well, I meant to attack there with the white cat, not guard. Dang it, Cartman's gone. I wonder if we can finish this one off. Yay, we did it! It was hard, but we did it. Level 4. Phew, that was a toughie. And then some. I feel like my candles cracked a bit. So it was a car accident? It was. Me and the mayor's son. We were arguing about something so stupid I don't even remember. We didn't see the ice on the road and then swerved too hard. When I woke up, he was gone. Dang, the mayor's kid. Everyone blamed me for weeks, but I wasn't even driving. I couldn't even leave my house without everyone ridiculing me. That is sad. So did killing it feel better? Not better, but a bit lighter. Felt good to punish the thing that's been tormenting me for so long. I wanted to leave as soon as possible. It's the only job that would take me. Starting to see why. Yeah, this ain't exactly the most desirable rodeo, but does have its rewards. Is that right? Because of us, the children of Domino City are safe tonight. The children? They're what keeps me going. Oh. Oh, that's the end? Okay. Abrupt end. I would have liked some credits or some, yeah, resolution other than that. But that's the end. What an abrupt end. Yes, yes. Okay, okay. Positives. Oh, this one's a tough one. No, not too tough to talk about. I'm getting drowsy, so forgive me if I'm a little drowsy in my description, but what I would like to say is, Janitor Station, very promising in concept. There are some lovely drawings, particularly front-loaded, the city itself, the characters, and the dynamic between the two main characters, the janitor and, what's her name, Freshy, was refreshing and good for the most part. Maybe better written towards the beginning than towards the end, where a lot of resolutions felt kind of forced, I must say, but that might have been deadline related. But it would have been nice if the entire game was in the style of like the cartoon part. Oh, that was like the open world part. Rwanda says, "I'll do it for the children." Yeah, yeah. So it was the writing I actually felt devolved when we got into the dungeon, sadly. But like before that, with the slice of life stuff and where it was more subtle, I liked the subtlety between them. The dynamics and stuff that were happening. So I think if you're going to write more developer and author of this game, the subtlety is something you'd like, that's better to sort of explore, in my opinion. When it started, you know, when Cartman became a character, I never was on board with Cartman. I don't know, like, what causes a person to identify with the character of Cartman. I don't know if that's the intention, but just a little too ridiculous, you know. And it's not just because ridiculous. Technically, you could make a backstory for Cartman if you wanted to, but just didn't feel like it was there. And particularly also for the sea captain, I didn't feel like it was there either. The main two people I felt were connected through characterization were these two main characters on the screen here. Even then, I feel like the plot of everyone sort of, you know, the monsters and everyone sort of, it was unexpected. I'll say that for the theme. But I just feel like maybe reining it a little, we could have had something really great. And having the graphics all within the style and ironing out of the bugs, I think anyone who watches this, you know, playthrough, it's probably clear to them that this is riddled, at least from my understanding, it's riddled with bugs, a few soft locks, but they were, you know, not required soft locks and so on. So, Janitor Station, in my opinion, a very flawed game with promise. There is promise here, and I would like to keep an eye on the developer to see where they go, because not like spying on them or anything, but just to see what they make next, because I like the writing when it was good. And yeah, I enjoyed all that sort of stuff. Oh, it seems they have made some other games as well. I'm having a look at some other, yeah. So that makes sense. It makes sense. Yeah. So there's a lot of bugs here, but it sort of it was a good concept. It was a fun concept to explore. You know, if that makes sense. Yeah, yeah. So, yeah, that's Janitor Station. Flawed, but has some promise, and I think I really like the idea. If I am to judge it on the 5 categories, I'll do that right now. Theme, gameplay, engagement, presentation, and polish. I will not reveal the numerical ratings, but I'll reveal my impressions of this game according to those categories, if that makes sense. So, starting with theme, but I will be dictating it as I'm writing it down because I want to post it to their pages and so on. So forgive me if it sounds a little slow or drab, but I'm writing it down as I go. For theme, it is quite unexpected, both the premise and the turns that it eventually made. The story itself consists of janitors that do stuff that is beyond expectations. So it has a natural meaning of the theme too. This is one of the better adherences to the theme. I like this one's adherence to the theme. Gameplay. A neat concept, unfortunately riddled with logical inconsistencies that turns into a battle system needlessly, and a repetitive one at that. It would have been better to keep it to the chores of the first half of the game. They were much crispier and had an air of effort about them. So I liked the parts where you actually had to clean up, basically. I liked the parts where you actually had to clean up, basically, and where it was more grounded. But even that gameplay was slightly spoiled by various things. By glitches and such. Engagement. The story had promise, but the many hitches in gameplay detract from my will to continue. I can see a much better game and a much more polished version of this. But as it is, the gameplay is somewhat of a mess due to rampant bugs and a devolvement into a repetitive battle loop with drab dungeons. So the engagement waned pretty quickly, sadly. But there is a better game in here if polish is used. Yep, so that's like that score. Presentation. A mixture of some really funky and cool styles, especially the characters and overworld, with some ugly RTP. No, not ugly, sorry. With some very unmodified RTP generated dungeons. They stick out like a sore thumb. And the RTP stuff sticks out like a sore thumb in an otherwise interesting presentation. If they would have gone for the full cartoony style throughout, it would have been so much more visually striking. I loved that style. But the inconsistency really pulled all that back. I want a polished version of this. Polish quite low due to frequent optional soft locks and glitches in ordering of events, sequence breaking, etc. And yeah. Oh, in the gameplay section, also plenty of unexplained things like the timer in the top right. I didn't even know what it was trying to do. Okay, cool. That's the game, Janitor Station. A lot of promise, but a lot of glitches. A lot of things that hold this one back. If they were fixed and if it were polished to a sheen and if it were, its entirety was like the rest of the game, it would be awesome. But as it stands, Janitor Station is an unpolished thing that if it's polished, it could be turned into something really, really awesome. But maybe they ran out of time or something. Who knows? But yes, thank you for making this game. You're awesome. Every game is a gift. Keep making games. Awesome work. Cheers.